Hello viewers, I am Sourav Suman. Today is 4th August 2024. Today I will be demonstrating ticker timer. I made this ticker timer, but the original idea and design was developed by Richard Fernandez, our professor. In this video, I will be introducing the ticker timer and the components. After that, I will try to adapt the application of ticker timers in various physics projects and labs, experiments, and I will also try to share my experience, how I build it, and yeah, also the principle on which this ticker timer works. So this is the ticker timer. We supply 12 volt AC to this ticker timer with the help of this 12012 1 amp transformer. The main component of this ticker timer is the solenoids. As you can see that there are two solenoids, both in clock and anti-clockwise direction. So when we provide current to the solenoid, it produces a magnetic field in the shape of horseshoe magnet, and above these two solenoids there is a metal rod, thin plate attached to this, which just gets attracted to this solenoids and just ticker. We're gonna provide 12 volt AC, so the frequency will be 50 hertz, and we are using a diode over here so that the current flow is in one direction, and yeah, this ticker ticks 50 times per second. This is a simple transformer box having 12012 1 amp. We will be providing 250 volts to this transformer, and it will convert it to 12 volt 1 ampere AC current, by which we will power our ticker timer. So these are the cables which we will be using to connect the transformer and the ticker timer. So I provided 250 volts. Now I'm going to connect this to the transformer, and the ticker timer started ticking. As you can see that due to change in magnetic flux, the metal plate is started ticking. So this ticker timer works on the principle of electromagnetism. When we provide AC current to this two solenoids, it produces a magnetic field like a horseshoe magnet. But the main part about this ticker timer is it have a diode, as we can see that it's here inside. So it just allows one-way flow. So when the polarity changes, there is no current in these two solenoids, so no magnetic field. This leads to no attraction or detachment of this metal plate, and again when the polarity comes back to the same direction forward, this plate gets magnetized and get towards the solenoids, and it ticks here. So as this ticking is uniform 50 hertz or 50 times per second, we want to use this in some experiments because this is uniform. So what the plan can be is to, we have a carbon paper over here, so whenever this this plate and the nut over it ticks over it, it just bangs on the carbon paper. So we gonna use this thin paper tape which will be moving below this nut and the plate. So whenever it ticks, a carbon from the carbon paper will make a mark on this paper tape. and by this we can study like acceleration and various kind of forward motion, linear motions. So the idea is to pass the paper tape from this side to the side over here. There are two holes, and the paper will go below the carbon paper, and finally the ticking will make the marks. So I will be demonstrating how the ticker actually marks over this paper tape. So yeah, so I have passed this paper through the ticker timer, as we can see from the two holes, and the paper is light, so uh, we can sort of ignore, or the friction won't be that big issue. So yeah, this is the transformer, the whole setup is connected. Let's on this and see how it goes. So I will be just holding this for safety. Yeah, and I will pull this paper from one side so that it just marks. And pull the paper. Yeah, like that. So as we can see that we got these marks. I'll just focus. Wait. As we can see that we got these marks over here, and we can also see that I just pulled it, right? So the gap of the marks over here is lesser as compared to the mark over here. So the distance between the dots are bigger over here as compared to here. So by the use of ticker timer and the sheet, we can actually find out the acceleration using equations of motions and reading the gap between these dots. So it's a topic to ponder how we're gonna figure out a way to do some exciting experiments for finding acceleration and yeah, things like that. So this was the demonstration of how ticker timer works. Now I will try to share my experience and the methods I use to make this ticker timer. I designed the frame, the parts in Corel Draw, and I cut these perspex sheets using laser cutter, and yeah, I pasted them using chloroform and all. The major part is these two solenoids. We have to make a solenoid with a big amount of uh, turns, so that yeah, obviously copper wire turns, so that like it can produce enough magnetic field so that it can attract this rigid plate. And I use this sorry I used this two banana sockets and the diode, as you can see that, for connecting, yeah. And again same, the transformer frame I designed in Corel Draw, and the transformer is 12 1 ampere, and again banana socket. So it's pretty simple circuit diagram. It's just solenoids and the diode in series. That's it. So yeah.